Guys, guess what?
It's our anniversary.
Yeah, I'm Daryl.
I'm Tay.
We're the Prices. We have been married for 1 whole year now.
A whole year. That is crazy. It really feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah. But throughout this year, we have learned a lot and we have also accomplished a lot. One of those biggest accomplishments being that we have started our journey to financial freedom.
Yes, we have started our journey to being debt-free. Y'all would not believe some of the things that people say to us when we tell them that we're trying to be debt-free or have hopes of being debt-free. They're like, you'll forever have student loan debts, keep your credit cards, you get points, and all of the craziness that they share with us as to reasons why we should continue with debt and keep up with credit. But in the beginning, I kind of felt them with saying those things because I don't bring in a lot of money. I'm just a school social worker, so I'm an ordinary person bringing home ordinary money.
And I'm the Salesforce administrator, so I work in IT. But it made us sit down and see what we're bringing in and what's going out. And I mean, it was just like, we got to get our lives together. We got to figure out what the price. Hey, you like how we did that, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, so we had to sit down and come up with some concrete goals for why are we doing this? What's going to be our driving force? And our biggest goal was to make sure that we are debt free by the time we're 30 years old. And also when we want to bring kids in, when we bring kids into the world, we did not want for them to have any worries. We wanted to have everything set for them. So, and also my shopping and my traveling, yes, those were the things that that was also a goal to be able to do those things. To be able to do those things with freedom and no worry about finances. Yeah. So those are the biggest goals.
And another thing on top of that is just being able to handle emergencies without an issue. For instance, I paid off my car. This was after we started the process. Paid it off that weekend, and that Monday morning, my car stopped on me. I'm driving down the street, started shaking, pulled over, turned my car off, tried to turn it back on. The car said, no, sir. So that was just a prime example of knowing that we were on the right track.
And to add fuel to the fire, right after Daryl pays off his car starts acting up. I get into a minor accident. But it wasn't a big issue because it wasn't a crisis for us. It was just an inconvenience because we had that money set aside. So that was a really big plus. So that is what got us kind of pushing forward. So we saw that if we do this, if we follow these steps, then things will be easier for us. But in the beginning, Daryl was going to just do this all by himself. He looks at the budget. He's like, we're spending, how much money were we putting in on that?
It was over $2,000. And let me tell you what really happened.
A month. Over $2,000 a month.
Yeah. So I started to put together a budget and everyone wasn't bought in.
Do y'all hear this shot? Everyone. Like, it's more than just us in this.
Just throwing it out there.
Shots.
Yeah. But, you know, I did that and it didn't work out like it should have. But a few months later after the process, because we started the process in January, and in March, we actually had the opportunity through First Baptist, shout out to them, to go through Financial Peace University. And that really got us on the right track as far as collaborative planning and tackling this debt as a whole.
Yes, and once we started doing it as a team, as a unit, collaboratively, like the stresses that we would have about finances, the stressful conversations that we would have about finances, like those shrunk. Like we would spend months talking about the same thing. We had to go to sleep, stay away from each other for a few minutes. Like not being able to talk to each other about finances was a big stress. But when we started doing it collaboratively, that got much better. And I'm just thankful. I'm very thankful for Financial Peace for giving us that foundation.
Yeah. When we started to do it together, well, in the beginning, honestly, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to put our finances together. I'm like,
being honest about it, y'all.
Being transparent. You know, I was like, I'm pulling in this money, and I'm like, we got to figure something else out. Like, I pay this part, you pay this percentage, and we can do it that way. But actually, once we combined our finances and we also combined the way that we were tackling our debt, we were able to knock out 4 out of 9 debts. So in the past 9 months, since January, we have already knocked out 4 debts, just doing it together.
And that is like two people, having an accountability partner with it, like all of these have been strengths throughout our process. So what you guys can expect, I know you're like, what the price? Like, what are we going to talk about? What is this? So moving forward, we're going to document our journey to becoming debt free. So you can expect videos when we're paying off debt. You can expect videos and tips and tricks and tools on how to budget appropriately. We'll show you how we do it. What works for our house may not work for your house, but we will show you kind of how we do it. In our very next episode, we'll talk about our pots and how we set the foundation for our finances. But anytime, whether we're on here or not, you guys can feel free to drop questions, comments, concerns, any of that in our inbox below in the comments of the video, and we'll be sure to answer them on our next video live of What the Price.
What the price?